following is a production of Cary TV, the Town of Cary's government access channel. You're watching Bud TV, the monthly program that keeps you informed about what's going on in and around Carytown government. This month on Bud, managing your utilities account has never been easier with the launch of the Aquastar web portal. Strolling on our sidewalks will be even better. Learn where and when. And cheering on our Carolina Railhawks is the best, especially with new upgrades to the Wake Met Soccer Park. All that and more right here on Bud TV.
Want to know more about your water usage?
Of course.
Want to manage your usage through the tough summer months?
Yep.
Want to do it all from the convenience of your own computer?
What do you think?
Well, with the launch of the town's Aquastar web portal, or Aquastar Web, you can now see your usage online.
Via your home computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone.
With the launch of Aquastar Web, you can now see up to 13 months of your water usage by hour, day, week, or month in both charts and tables.
Better yet, you can set alerts by email and text message so you won't get surprised by a big bill.
And accessing your data is easy and secure.
Okay, I'm sold. More info, please.
If you already have an online utility billing account with the Town of Cary, just use your existing login information.
If you haven't already set up your online account, all you need is your utility bill and an email address.
To get to Aquastar Web, search My Utility Bill at the town's website, townofcary.org.
Once inside the secure site, there are both video and text tutorials with more details about viewing your usage and managing notifications.
Aquastar Web is one more example of how the town's maintaining a high quality of life through cost-effective, innovative programs.
The service is possible thanks to Aquastar, the town's wireless meter reading system, which went into operation last summer.
Want to learn more? Just call 919-469-4050.
Email utilityaccounts@townofcary.org.
Or visit the town's website, townofcary.org, and enter My Utility Bill in the search field.
Aquastar Web, just another example of the town's commitment to keep Cary one of the best places to live, work, and raise a family.
It's March, and that means it's time for Fix a Leak Week, a national effort to be water conscious and repair household leaks. I'll tell you how easy it is with free tools from the town next on the Conservation Corner. Water leaks can account for as much as 13% of water used in a household. Really? For example, 1 in every 4 toilets leaks. The good news is you can make sure it's not yours and increase your water efficiency simply by looking for and repairing leaks right away. We can help you get started with a free toilet leak detection kit from the town. You can pick it up at any of the following locations: Cary's Herb Young, Bond Park or Middle Creek Community Centers, the Cary Senior Center, the Finance Window at Town Hall, or Morrisville Town Hall. Kits are available during the entire month of March and contain dye tablets to test your toilets for leaks and a toilet training tutorial with tips for fixing the most common leaks. You can also download the tutorial online at townofcary.org and use food coloring instead of dye tablets to test for leaks. If you have a toilet that's irreparable, then consider replacing it with a WaterSense certified high-efficiency toilet. You may even be eligible for a $100 rebate from the town. WaterSense certified toilets use 1.28 gallons of water per flush or less. In fact, all WaterSense certified toilets are at least 20% more efficient than the average toilet. For more about our rebate, search HET at townofcary.org. So join us as we set out to find and repair toilet leaks in our community. If you think you have a leak and you need assistance, call 919-469-4090. As always, we thank you for your ongoing efforts to use our water resources wisely. I'm Shrishna Guilford, and I'll see you next time on the Conservation Corner.
These shoes were made for walking.
These boots were made for hiking.
Whatever footwear you're into, getting around the town will be even easier with the construction of new sidewalks.
Yep, contractors working on behalf of the town of Cary are building 9 new sections of sidewalk, totaling 1.25 miles.
Or 6,600 linear feet, meep, zorp.
Once complete, the project will bring the total miles of sidewalk in Cary to 390 miles.
Add additional handicap-accessible sidewalks and crosswalks.
And upgrade existing traffic signals.
Sidewalk installation should be complete this summer.
Work will occur from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday.
And on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., weather permitting.
The project will either extend existing sidewalk
Or fill in a gap to connect pieces of existing sidewalks.
For construction locations, maps, and more, search Sidewalk Projects at townofcary.org.
Or call 919-380-4104.
And for real-time traffic updates, visit wink.townofcary.org.
And follow the Town of Cary on Twitter at TOC_traffic.
So lace up those sneaks, cause walking around Cary will be better than ever.
March 10th through 16th is Sunshine Week. Sunshine Week is a national initiative designed to open a dialogue about the importance of open government and freedom of information. This includes the public's right to attend meetings and access documents deemed a public record. Learn more about Sunshine Week in Cary at the town's website, townofcary.org, and enter Sunshine in the search field. Now let's take a look at the calendar, where there's a time and a place for everything. On Thursday, March 7th, the Operations Committee meeting will be held at 5:30 p.m. in the council chambers. A town council meeting will be held on Thursday, March 14th at 6:30 p.m. in the council chambers. On Monday, March 18th, the Planning and Zoning Board meeting will be held at 6:30 p.m. in the council chambers. A town council work session will be held on Tuesday, March 19th at 5:30 p.m. in conference room number 10035. On Thursday, March 21st, the Planning and Development Committee meeting will be held at 5:30 p.m. in the council chambers. A town council meeting will be held on Thursday, March 28th at 6:30 p.m. in the council chambers. Town Hall will be closed on Friday, March 29th for Good Friday. Solid waste and recycling collection will proceed as normally scheduled. For more meetings and events, log on to townofcary.org and click on the calendar icon.
The Cary Police Department responded to more than 3,000 motor vehicle collisions last year alone. Many of these involved some degree of personal injury, and all of them involved thousands of dollars in financial loss for those involved. So what does this mean for the motoring public? It means that at any time, anywhere, anyone can be involved in a motor vehicle collision. So here are a few points that you need to know to reduce your chances of becoming involved. Scan your surroundings and pay attention to what is going on around you. Identify. As you scan, try to identify any potential hazards in your path and be on the lookout for any unexpected maneuvers by other vehicles. Predict. You may have to predict if an oncoming car is going too fast to stop for a traffic light, if it might be a child running after a ball, or cars stopping in front of you that requires you to brake suddenly. Decide. Make your best prediction and then decide as a driver what you must do to avoid the crash. And execute. Driving sometimes requires great skill, and in an emergency situation, your car will only respond to the driving inputs which you provide, so drive smart. Using these basic driving tips can greatly reduce your chances of becoming involved in a collision. But it is important to remember that a collision can occur at almost any time and any place. If you ever have the misfortune of being involved in a motor vehicle collision, here are some things that you should know. Following a crash, the #1 priority will always be your safety and the safety of anyone else involved. With that in mind, move all vehicles involved off the roadway and out of the flow of traffic. If your vehicle is disabled, move yourself and any passengers away from the vehicle and off the roadway. The responding officer will want to hear your perspective on what happened, along with anyone else involved. If EMS is needed, the officer will contact them for you. The officer will need to see your driver's license, vehicle registration, and insurance information in order to complete the report. Information on all passengers, including small children, will also be required for the report. The information documented by the officer is helpful to both you and your insurance carrier to help restore any financial loss. So we ask that you hold off contacting them until the officer has released you from the scene. A traffic collision can be a very traumatic event. It can cost you a lot of time and a lot of money. So be careful and drive safely. For the Cary Police Department, I'm Officer Kenrick Alexander, reminding you to target safety.
Spring's coming, and that means that our very own Carolina Railhawks will be taking the field for another season of championship soccer.
Be bold, be orange.
Head out to the town's newly renovated Wake Bed Soccer Park to cheer on the team. Ow!
This year's team is helmed by a new head coach, Colin Clark.
As a player, Coach Clark not only had a stellar 12-year career in England,
but he finished his career as Northern Ireland's all-time leading goal scorer.
We're not Brazil, we're Northern Ireland. It's a green and white army thing. Never mind.
And as a coach, he won the Western Conference as a coach for Major League Soccer's Dallas Burn.
And coached league rival, the Puerto Rico Islanders, to the CONCACAF Champions League final. Simply put, the man can coach.
Coach Clark's not alone. Our Railhawk players have a history of awesomeness, too.
With former team MVP Capono Lowe on the team.
And Akira Fitzgerald in goal.
As well as a mix of former MLS players and young pros, we have the other teams quaking in their cleats.
our home season kicks off on April 13th with the grand opening of the new Waymat Soccer Park.
The park underwent a $6.1 million renovation over the course of the 2012 season and now boasts new team amenities, 4 hospitality suites,
2 open-air party decks, and 3,000 additional seats for our rabid fans.
Funding for the project includes $5.8 million of interlocal occupancy tax funds pledged to the town by Wake County's Board of Commissioners and the City of Raleigh for special venues.
And the beautiful game isn't the only thing going on at Wake Meg Soccer Park.
That's right. Kids can have a terrific time at the Monkey Joe's Fun Zone, where they can bounce around in 2 huge inflatable bouncy rooms.
And our children get to help the Railhawks hit the field as they form the kids' tunnel prior to the game.
And you can always count on swoops to pump up the fans.
To view the full 2013 Railhawk schedule and for ticket information, just visit the team's website, CarolinaRailhawks.com.
And to learn more about the town's Waymat Soccer Park or any town facility, just visit the town's website, townofcary.org.
So be bold, be orange, as our Railhawks take the field.
Woohoo!
That does it for this month's Bud TV. If you have any questions about stories you've seen here, you can email us at feedback@townofcary.org or call 469-4001. And remember to tune to Cary TV 11 if you're looking to find out what's going on in and around Cary Town government. This has been a production of Cary TV. Visit the Town of Cary's website at townofcary.org.